the country and throughout the world. I am your host, comedian, the Real Deal Joel Davis, from MMA fighter, professional wrestler, and motivational speaker, currently podcaster, stand-up comedian, and promoter. We have a very special guest coming in, a super guest, I'm going to call him. He's coming in here tonight. We're so happy to have him. Before we get to tonight's live stream episode number 49 of Wrestling with Comedy, I have some sad news to report. Dory Funk Jr. has passed away earlier today. He was the second longest NWA heavyweight champion under Lou Thesz. He won the championship February 11, 1969 in Tampa, Florida from Gene Kaninsky. He had some battles in the ICW with Carlos Colon for the WWC Universal Championship. He was the brother of Terry Funk and the son of Dory Funk Sr. Dory Funk Jr. Will be missed in the professional wrestling world, and our condolences to his family and friends. Rest in peace. 10-bell salute to Dory Funk Jr. And I want to make a big announcement right here. Comedian, the Real Deal Joel Davis. Yeah, that'll be me. I'm going to be back on stage on Wednesday, August 19th, 7 p.m., Leominster, Massachusetts. I'm going to be back. They said the Real Deal Joel Davis wouldn't be back in New England on stage. Yes, I will be. I'll be at the Comedy Showcase in Chopsticks. It's a Chinese cuisine restaurante with the stage in the back, I had heard. I've never been there. 21 Commercial Road, Leominster, Mass. Tank, thank you, Tank, for the spot. It's going to be Spanky's Comedy. I'm back in action on Wednesday, August 19th, 7 p.m. Stay tuned for more details as it becomes available. But tonight's show is all about this man. Coming in, Austin Galante. He's a writer, he's a director, he's an actor, he's a casting director, he's a former music producer. He has big movies that he's directed. What Have We Won with Jason Russo, Matthew Kenner, Douglas Montoya, Robert Lasado. He specializes in comedy movies. He had the Sangator Teeth movie was called Sangator Teeth on a Driftless Road, with starring big comedian Golden Ticket winner was on in that movie. Funny Charlie Mack, and Jason Rouse was also in there. The soundtrack by Snoop Dogg. Yeah, this is the guy we got here tonight. Austin Galante is here live. He's going to have these movies. They're already streaming on Farsum and Amazon. They're coming to Tubi. He's won some big awards. The Best International Feature, Golden Lion International Film, the GLIFF 2026. He won that with What We Have Won. That movie, What We Have Won, a movie premiere. It was premiered back May 2nd, at the Downer Theater in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Welcome, Austin, to Wrestling with Comedy, brother. Yeah, man. You are here, and the people are coming in left and right. And thank you for being here. Austin, let's start it right up. Where were you born, and where do you live now?
Actually, I currently am living in Iowa.
Okay, all right, okay. So you were born in Iowa, and you are still in Iowa now. Let's talk about it. You're very talented. I mean, you're a writer, director, actor, casting director. Do you star in the movies that you direct too? And talk about how you got into this field of movies, brother. How did you get into it, and the year you started, and if you're going to give us a little background for the people to know about who you are and what you've done.
I started off doing music. I always wanted to be an actor for a long time, but I was in a band called Bad Fathers for a good decade or so. We toured around the country, played a lot of shows. We ended up moving out to LA because I wanted to get into acting, and we had a manager out there, so we moved out there, and then I started doing some acting while I was out there, while we were doing band stuff, and I ended up, we ended up shooting music videos, and I ended up learning how to produce music and shooting music videos, and so I kind of learned the production end of it from seeing it, being on sets while I was there, being on bigger sets, and then also doing it myself, on smaller sets, and I was able to pick up most of how to make a production happen, and so I ended up doing it myself, and I started off kind of small, sort of. I guess when I actually got into film producing, I didn't really start off with shorts. Yep. I just decided to shoot a movie.
Oh, you went right into it. You jumped right in the fire, so to speak.
Yeah, because I had done enough music videos that I felt like I know the process. I've got a pretty good idea, but I kept it pretty pared down for the first one. And not too many locations, and we shot it in like three days, and then there was a little bit of something else that I shot on the side. So I kept it fairly simple, fairly cheap, so that it, like if I failed miserably, I wouldn't, be like ah. But that's kind of how I got started shooting films.
Yeah, brother, but it really, to be honest with you, it's not failing miserably now. I mean, you've come so far. You've won so many awards. You got a testimonial here from Patrick Michael of the Have Cheetah Will View, one of the best movies of the year, instant classic. He was speaking about one of your movies. I believe that was the movie What We Have Won. What We Have Won. I mean, you won some awards with that.
That was about Sanguine Teeth on a Driftless Road.
Oh, okay, okay.
Sanguine Teeth on a Driftless Road is kind of, I'm still it's been out for like 6 months or something, but it's only on a few streaming platforms, and it's Tubi. It's supposed to go up on Tubi. Tubi has had it in their queue where they tell the distributor like, hey, it's going on this week, and then it keeps not going up. So I don't know what the deal is with that. The distributor said he's had that happen a few times with some of the movies that he, has distributed in the past. And he said, just don't like plan on any date, because Tubi, he said he's talked to him a few times. He's like, they're just backed up on movies and they're short staffed and like I don't even know. So
yeah,
I don't know. One of these days, hopefully.
Well, that's show business, brother. You know that. But one of these days is right. And the thing is it is in their possession and it's ready to go. And I'm sure the audience is looking forward to seeing that once it hits Tubi. But it is on other platforms. They can view it now, right, Austin? They can view it on Amazon. Where can they see it now?
Yeah, they can rent it on Amazon, or they can watch it with commercials on Awesome. Those are the two main ones. I think it's somewhere, a couple other places maybe, but I don't remember.
Beautiful, beautiful. If you just joined us, Austin Galante's here, a modest gentleman, episode 49, Wrestling with Comedy, and we're happy to have him here. He's multi-talented. He started off slow, then he jumped right in. He specializes in comedy movies. He's not only a director and writer and actor, he's also a casting director, and he was a music producer. And you had the big premiere back on May 2nd in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Talk about it, brother. What was that all about? Were you excited about the premiere? That was What We Have Won.
What Have We Won?
That's it.
Yeah, we had a premiere for that back in November, I think. Or wait, no, May. It was May. Sorry. Yeah, the movie's about two kind of, I don't know, happy idiots.
Yeah.
That end up winning the lottery.
Oh yeah, that's a great plot, man.
They're kind of down on their luck and tired of the city that they live in, and they end up winning the lottery, so they decide to like change their life and go move off into
Oh man, I got to check that one out.
the hills of the far west mountains or whatever. And, it was just kind of about the antics of that, but then like some of the things that they had done previously end up following them, so the troubles still catch up to them.
Oh yeah.
That one stars Robert Lasardo. It also Jason Rouse is in that one. Matthew Kenner and Douglas Montoya also star in that. Juan Hooks.
Wow, sounds like a great cast.
He was. They were all in Sanguine Teeth as well, as some of the main cast.
Brother, if you don't mind, I don't mean to interrupt. I just want to throw this at you. You got some people here. DJ Robbie Fresh saying, let's go. Will Conway, the only one sees. He's saying, hello, Austin. He's asking, he says, oh, poor Austin, you grew up in Iowa. He knows he grew up there too. It sucks. Also, someone else asking, what part of Iowa? You got someone else mentioning, when you're mentioning your movies, someone saying Brew City. I don't know if that relates to some of your movies or not. Bruce City. Somebody's saying that might but unfortunately, the podcast got cut a little bit because we had that start. So we got about 10 minutes left. We can definitely do a part 2 with Austin Galante. People, we do want to apologize. We had an error on the board over here. But getting right to it, we still got 10 minutes. We're going to get a lot in that 10 minutes. What is your first love at everything that you do, Austin? What is your first love?
Probably that's hard. That's hard, man.
Hard question, yeah.
I would say acting, but I really do love the process of being able to write a movie, plan it, the way I want, shoot it and direct it, and like it's to me it's like painting a picture. I know, film is kind of supposed to be a team sport, and it is. I still work with people in a lot of ways, but I do a lot of stuff all the way to editing, and then I also produce a lot of the music, like probably 80% of the music that I put in the films. I end up producing those too. So it's like, for me, it's like, starting over here with the writing and scouting for locations and thinking of the ideas, and oftentimes I do some of the cinematography. Sometimes there's multiple camera people involved. A lot of times there are, and then directing it and acting in it, and then getting to edit it and like put it together the whole way. So that's a lot of fun for me. But probably acting is my first love. I really enjoy acting.
Yeah, man. Sounds right. You do so much, and it was a difficult question. I mean, but you've done so good with the best international feature, Golden Lion International Film Festival, the GLIFF 2026. You had won an award over there with the What Have We Won movie. I mean, so you've done a lot with it. Austin, we got something in the program, Wrestling with Comedy, called Dealing the Names. I'm going to throw 5 names at you. I throw the names at you. I'd like you to give me one word or one statement on each name. Dealing the Names here with Austin Galante here, coming from the great state of Iowa. He's a writer, director, actor, casting director, also a music producer. He's here live on Wrestling with Comedy. We're here every Tuesday and every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Austin, your first name on Dealing the Names is Douglas Montoya.
Supposed to do?
One word or one statement, whatever comes to your mind.
Funny.
Very good. Number 2 on Dealing the Names with Austin Galante. Thank you, everybody, for joining us here tonight on Wrestling with Comedy. Is Bill Murray.
Funny.
Okay.
Stoically funny. I don't know. Can I have 2 words?
You can do 2. You can do 2 words, my brother, or you can do a statement. How's that? Even a statement or a short story. That's fine. We got 7 minutes here left live here on Wrestle with Comedy. The number 3 name on Dealing the Names is Funny Charlie Mack.
This is hard because you're giving me a bunch of funny people.
Okay, how about a statement on Charlie? I mean, he's a mutual friend of ours.
That man is a hustler.
That's a good way of putting it. That man is a hustler. I know Funny Charlie Mack will love to hear that on the replay, and if he's watching live, the numbers are up here live. Thank you for joining us here tonight. The number 4 name on Dealing the Names, one statement, one word, whatever you want to come up with, brother, whatever comes to your mind. Dealing the Names with Wrestling with Comedy with Austin Galante here tonight live is Gene Wilder.
Quirky.
All right, excellent. And the last name, number 5 out of 5 names, Dealing the Names, is Jason Rossi.
Jason Rouse?
Jason Rouse. How about a statement for him? I mean, you got a lot on your mind when that name came up. Dealing the Names.
Yeah. Boy, that's hard. Kind of a ridiculous troublemaker, that one.
Oh, okay. Okay, there you go. I mean, he must be a talented, ridiculous troublemaker. He's on a lot of your movies, and I'm sure he's also a good friend of yours. It's Austin Galante here tonight. We chat Dealing the Names, episode 49, Wrestle with Comedy. I'm your host, comedian The Real Deal, Joel Davis. We got another segment, one of the last segments. It's called Finish This Statement. I'll start the statement, Austin. You go ahead and finish it, brother. The people love this segment in Wrestle with Comedy, and here we go. When I started out as a director in movies, I never thought.
I never thought I would learn so much.
Well, there you go. That's a good answer. Austin, let's talk a little bit about it. I mean, you're multi-talented. You got into music as a music producer. Did you get into that first, or did you get into the acting and film directing?
I got into music first. I was making music when I was like in high school, and then I ended up, doing different iterations of music over the years with different groups of people, and I eventually learned how to produce on my own so I could, make my own stuff or whatever. I still work with other people, but.
Excellente. So you always have that talent. We got about 4 minutes left to the live stream here tonight. This is very good possibility there'll be a part 2 if Austin's interested and available to come back to join us another night down the road. But we do want to talk a little bit about this before we get to your social media. Austin, you also starred in this movie, All About a Check. You starred and you played the Armin, a man named Armin, in All About a Check. Can you talk a little bit of that and tell the people a little bit about that movie you were in?
Yeah, it was fun and it was refreshing for a number of different reasons. One is it's a drama.
Yep.
Sort of a drama action movie, and I typically make comedies, and a lot of the films I've been in have been comedies. So it was fun to just like be this sort of horrible bad guy and act in a completely different way than I would with comedy. I think a lot of people. I feel like a lot of people don't consider comedy acting to be that like good or like serious of acting.
I understand what you mean.
Yeah, I think honestly, I think comedy acting is almost harder than dramatic acting.
Really? That's something I never knew. See, we're learning something here tonight, people.
I mean, I think so. Like you're either funny or you're not. Like if you're not funny, it doesn't work.
That's right. You have to have that. You have to have that. That talent and that natural ability to be naturally funny to be in a comedy movie. We got about 2.5 minutes left. Austin, throw your social media out there. This episode is about your social media. It's about who you are, what you have coming up. Talk to the people about maybe your Instagram or whatever you have that you want to mention to everyone here tonight. Join us and that'll catch the replay.
Yeah, you could go to my Instagram. It's just Instagram at AustinGalante.com, and my YouTube is YouTube / Real Austin Galante, or I guess I said .com, didn't I? It's just Instagram at Austin Galante.
We got that. We'll drop that link too.
Yeah, and you can also, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Threads, but I post over there, but I don't spend a lot of time over there. So, yeah, I mean, if you Google Austin Galante, I'm sure you can find somewhere to see something that I've done.
Yeah, definitely. Your name comes up. There will be definitely a lot coming up under your name because you've done so much, and it's really a pleasure to work with you. I'm glad to have you here tonight on Wrestling with Comedy. With about 1.5 minutes, any inspiration for anybody, Austin, or any advice for anybody, brother, that might want to get into filmmaking?
Inspiration?
Well, I mean, you're the man. You've done it. What's that?
Inspiration or just advice?
Oh, a combination.
Well, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of advice to be had, but I don't know if I'm the best person to give it.
That's fine, brother. We're about 1 minute, Austin. I'll tell you what, you are definitely a great person. I like your attitude. You're very sincere, and I'm so glad to have you here. I'll give you an open invitation for a part 2 if you're interested down the road. We'll have you come back in and do the complete podcast again. I apologize for that earlier today, but that happens when we go live. This is Wrestling with Comedy. I am your host, comedian, the real deal, Joel Davis. Austin Galante was here tonight with us, episode 49. Writer, director, actor, casting director, also former music producer. He's won multiple awards. Check him out, Austin Galante. And until next time, people, keep it real at all costs.
Check out my Bandcamp, Austin Galante.
And check that out, too. Good night, everybody. You got it in, brother.